This beautiful tournament, KSFA Super League, and already we have seen 6 minutes of play, more than 6 minutes of play here. HAL in green jersey, BUFC in white. This time HAL moving towards the target, just ends up with that short pass. Goalkeeper collects it. This has been a very interesting tournament in terms of the points table. If we see in terms of the competition, we have seen most of the games again have been played at a very high level, in which you can really say whoever has watched these games, to all the viewers who have tuned us for the previous few matches, those were filled with entertainment, those were filled with high octane action in terms of the competition as well. Most of the games provided some sort of battle till the very end. None of the games were one sided. And I think as a tournament, that is something you always crave for. Once you're organizing a tournament, once you're playing a tournament, you expect it to be played at a higher level, played at good quality in terms of the gameplay. I think this one has fulfilled all the categories, all the required traits that are there in a high quality tournament. That's what KSFA Super Division League, they have done it in terms of the quality players they have brought in from all parts of the country, especially from Karnataka. Header comes in, that will be again throw in. Yes, HAL quite a few times now. They have tried to penetrate through the defenses, through some gaps that were available on the field, and that will give them more chances as they proceed ahead in the game. Once a team starts doing that again and again, on one occasion they end up scoring the goal. That's the pattern we have observed. That's the pattern we have seen in football. It's the number of times. It's the consistency that you can show. It's the consistency that you can show. Almost got into the goal. Almost got their goal. Dive on the left by the keeper. Keeps himself safe. Keeps his team safe. It's going to be a corner kick. Corner kick coming up. Short pass to the player. And he loses it as well. Very poor. Very poor. As a team, HAL, that's something that no one will expect. Slightly late to react. I think that was the problem from the start. Little late on the ball already, and that was just enough for the opposition to take advantage of. And the players down from the injury as well. So again, just getting some treatment off the pitch, off the field. Back with HAL. I've gotten really close in terms of scoring the goal in the last 5 minutes. We have seen that. In terms of passing as well, that's the team that has been slightly better, I'll say, marginally better. Header was, again, the idea was right, but the execution, but the accuracy was something that was missing. Again, cleared by the defender. Back to the goalkeeper. Great passing from BUFC. Passed again, moved forward. And this time, last player was not able to get hold of it. Goes straight to the keeper. Passed away this time. Moving forward. There you go again. Not on target. Taking that shoot from the distance. Just missing. I'll say onto the right side. Great effort from the player as well. Because again, with the number of defenders standing in front of him, the chances were really less. So he had to go from that specific position, and he did just miss the target. But again, that will give him more confidence. As I was mentioning, once the team started getting close to the goal post of the opposition again and again, eventually they end up scoring the goal. And this has happened with HAL for some time now. Shots on target, if you see, I think more than two shots on target already. That always gives them an edge over the opposition, that is BUFC. Again, just looking for the right pass. Moves ahead. HAL with the possession. Moving forward. Collects the ball, just misses it. That's the problem there. And that was the case even few minutes back when the corner kick was taken. I think these are the areas they can't afford to lose on. Should look improve on them in quick time. And definitely some harsh words from the management will be coming in from the side ropes. And now the goalkeeper is down. They are looking for some assistance for the goalkeeper. Goal kick coming in, just waiting for the goalkeeper to get back up on his feet. He got a minor injury while playing in the last minute, and just recovering from that by the time all the players are getting ready for the kick. As the goalkeeper looks fine. Here we go. Goal kick from the keeper. Header from HAL again. Moving forward, this time possession with BUFC. They passes back. HAL regains the possession but quickly loses it. By again, great work from BUFC goes over the sidelines. It's going to be a throw in. Moves forward, long pass. Header in response. Keeps it away from the opposition goal post. Passes again. And this time BUFC with the possession. Great passing, great work, great in terms of deceiving the opposite unit here. Just goes over the line, so it's going to be a throw in and throw in for HAL. Again, intensity is going up. If you look at in the last few minutes, the intensity is going up because, as you can see, once the game is started, slowly and steadily, both the teams get to know about each other. They understand the players. They understand what are the movements, what are the manner in which they are moving forward, what are the game plans, and accordingly they find solutions for that. And as they do that, the tempo of the game rises. It happens at a quicker pace, and this time again a header from BUFC that was intercepted. HL quick to react with that throw again, not able to get that ball properly. The goalkeeper quickly clears it as well. Still the possession with HAL, and again in a very delicate position they were, but gets the clearance right. But interception in the middle from BUFC keeps the ball in center. Long pass. Will that be corrected? Yes, great pass eventually. And the goalkeeper will quickly keep it away. So again, nice quality football we are witnessing here. Just understanding on how the game, how the teams are looking to tackle on a free kick for BUFC. He wanted to carry on with the game quickly. One of the players from BUFC got a warning on that occasion. HAL, one of the player from HAL, number 7, got the warning. Header from HAL. Header again from HAL. Continues the passing. Number 7 again, as you can see, just not able to get there on time. I think that's the right corner, and the passing and entire gameplay that has happened there in the last few minutes hasn't been the best from HAL. Excellent passing right through the defenses, right through the gap that was created in the center. Again, the possession is with HAL. They are moving forward this time from left corner. Free kick for HAL again. Quickly passes on. Now almost entering into the box. Defender really good with that header. Keeps it away this time again. Possession with BUFC. Back with HAL. And the idea was to push them back on the other side. That's what they have done. That's what BUFC they've successfully done. One of the players down from HAL. Looks like an injury on the left knee. Moving forward, BUFC. How crisp, how clean can they be with their passing? Passes the ball again. Again, moving forward this time. Regains the possession, HAL. Yeah, connects it and places it well in the left corner. And there was a deflection from BUFC. Let's have a look exactly whose throw in it is. I think again great work from the defender there. The last impact was from HAL. I think excellent job. Yes, it's a throw in for BUFC. So again, great work. If you talk about the defense unit of BUFC, they have been busy. And in terms of accuracy, I think the team in white is slightly looking better now. From the distance, taking the shot, goalkeeper very confident, keeping himself behind the line of the ball, collects it properly. Goes aerial, goes aerial this time. Yes, excellent passing there, excellent movement. If you look at, I think that was an offside called, or is this? Oh, there's an injury, I think. Yes, Karnataka State Football Association again being the key member in terms of the organization of this tournament, one of the key members. Throw in for HAL in the 26th minute, searching for the first goal. Normally, we have seen in this tournament the first half is the time where both the teams just try to get an idea how the other team is playing, and To just make my point clear, I think both the teams in the first half normally goes with slightly more balanced approach rather than being very attacking from the very start. I think the nature of the game or the mindset of the players changes in the second half. Once the scoreline is 0-0 entering into the second half, most of the teams try to play some attacking form of football, and in that process, either they score a goal or they concede. So, yes, most of the action in terms of goal scoring, you can say, happens in the second round. That's the trend, that's the pattern that we have seen in this tournament in most of the games. Not entirely true for all the games, but in majority of the games that has been the case. I think in general that's the case with football as well. Very rarely you see game being one-sided in the first half. Even if you see at max the scores, it could be 1-0 in the first half because the point was that both the teams are assessing each other. So neither of the team is very attacking. And once the team plays defensive, the chances of scoring goals are less. At the same time, chances of scoring goals is less. We were talking about that's an excellent shot from the distance. There you go. Got into the position, targeted the top right corner, and again targeted perfectly. Their execution was perfect. Right amount of curl, right amount of swing on the shot. Marvelous, majestic from the player there. One goal up, as we were mentioning, teams are slightly more balanced. There you go. He breaks the trend. He goes attacking, takes the shot from the distance, scores the goal. First goal up. HAL now in lead. Can they keep this lead till the end of the match is the question. Passes it quickly. HAL back with the possession, moving forward. And there you go. Great interception from the defender of BUFC. Could have been a goal, could have been a goal, but goalkeeper again just comes in the middle. But that tackle was really hard. Goalkeeper is called up by the referee. Yellow card straight away given. So that means it's going to be a free kick from the distance. But again, looks like a deep injury there for the player. Goalkeeper doesn't mind getting a yellow card because he knew that was the opening that could have scored the goal. So he took his chance. But again, looks like that impact was really hard from the keeper. Free kick coming in, and that exactly again is the distance from where HAL scored the goal. Two players converging, so who is going to take the shot is again the question. Off target it was, way over the goal post. Way over the goal post, looking to get the elevation, this time slightly more than what he expected. Another injury. Another injury is here. Number 10 coming in. Number 6, beg your pardon, coming in place of number 10. But again, in last few minutes, suddenly the game has gotten more intense, more physical. That is something that was not there in the first 20 minutes. Free kick for the goalkeeper. He walks in, he moves forward, slips his way inside, going to the left corner. BUFC just somehow was not able to have a possession, loses it. HAL clears it this time. So it's going to be a throw in for BUFC. Again, the idea is to keep it again closer to the goal post. As you can see, that header, the way it was deflected, the way it was targeted, HAL got the possession back. Moving forward again, it's an important question how they can proceed, how they can equalize is the main question. As a team, once you are running behind, again, great work from the defender. That's the intensity we were talking about. Once you're running behind, your desperation slightly goes up, and sometimes that can be helpful. But this time, it was the defender who was very quick to react. Again, great work from the player there from HAL. Just clears it in time. Great work in the last few minutes. Once you can see the scoreline has changed, BUFC they have been much better with their passing. They have gotten very good in terms of scoring the goal. It looks like it's going to be a hard-fought battle between these two teams because BUFC will find a way to make things difficult, to make things uneasy for HAL. Again, so one defender misses out, the other one was there ready for the backup. And in the meantime, the weather conditions have changed. It has gotten completely overcast. Header also comes in again from BUFC. Passing has to be right. Passing has to be right. Defending on the other side has been very good. Just misses the header. Possession with BUFC. HAL now regaining the possession there. We've already scored a goal. The idea will be to score the second one. A few minutes away from finishing the first half. Goal kick from HAL again. BUFC with the position. Looks like a handball, so looks like it's going to be a free kick for the opposition there. In the last few minutes, we have talked about how many times BUFC they have reached that side of the park, but they haven't been able to do what they aim. Last few minutes in terms of finishing the first half, but again, still both the teams have enough time to change the scoreline. HAL has enough time to score the second goal. BUFC they have enough time to score the first goal again from that distance. The idea was right to repeat what they have done few minutes back. Almost got into the position there to take the shoot. Corner kick for BUFC. And corners, we have seen, can just change the complexion of the game. That is the intensity, that is the power that this shot has in football. Comes inside. Again, the idea was right. Enough curl on offer. From that distance, goalkeeper is in the middle. Takes the shot. Just misses it again. Great work. Entertaining football we have seen. Great work from the defense unit of HAL. Excellent work. Excellent effort from BUFC as well. It's going to be a corner kick again. Again, you can see from the distance that was taken. Shot was taken again, just over the target. Goal kick it is. Keeper puts it away, and the idea is to counter attack. Keeps it away, keeps it in the middle. Moving forward, HAL. The idea is to score the second goal in the 44th minute. We are from the distance. Shot was taken. And there you go. It's going to be a goal kick for BUFC now. Few minutes of extra time will definitely be added, at least more than 2 minutes. I think looking at the last few moments of the game, I think it can be 5 minutes as well in terms of the extra time that can be given. Lost the possession at a very long time. Great work from the defender. Excellent job. Otherwise, you could have seen the second goal already in this match, but that last slide in from BUFC kept them in the game. Counter attack also now from their side. Great work from the keeper. I think one of the most important traits for a keeper is to be proactive. I think that's what this player has done. HAL goalkeeper being very proactive in terms of what are the amount of risks he is willing to take. Passes it quickly. Already in the extra time now. BUFC again getting to the right corner. Deflection from HAL, and he clears it, keeps it away. Moving forward now, the idea is to counter attack. Moving forward, hits the side nettings. This time went too deep in the field, and by the time he took that shot, he was not in the position to target the center. And from there on, it was next to possible to go into the goal. 3 minutes of extra time, as you can see. BFC with the possession now. Moving forward, passing is pinpoint accurate. There you go. Just misses it. Defender has done a decent job in terms of keeping that player occupied, allowing him and forcing him, putting him under the pump to just go the line there. So it's going to be a goal kick now. Last minute of this half coming up. BUFC 0, HAL 1. BUFC quick to react. They want to take their chances. Goes over the sidelines, and that's how the first half has ended. BUFC still looking for an equalizer. On the other side, HAL moving ahead in this encounter. They have got a goal, and let's see how things turn out in the second half of this match. So stay tuned. We'll take a breather, and we'll be back. The second half of this game commences here, 47th minute we are in. HAL still leading with that goal we talked about. BUFC on the other side. They are looking for the counter punch. They are looking for the equalizer. Passed on this occasion. Possession with BUFC. There you go. The idea was to again slide in through the gap. Goalkeeper there was ready for it. Not a lot of power on that shot. Just got in through the deflection. Just over the keeper. Just over the player as well. HAL looking to regain the possession. Still with BUFC. There's a free kick there for BUFC. They continue to move ahead to target in the same fashion this time. The idea will be to score on the right side. Passed on this occasion. Intercepted between both the players. From the distance, header was needed there. Player was slightly straighter in the line. And again, we talked about that player being very proactive. The keeper from HAL again, same as the case on this occasion. Slight tackle was again tried there by BUFC. HAL clears it. Position with the men in green. Already they have scored one goal. Going deep in the right corner. Into the box. Header from BUFC. Header again. Possession. We talk about just bouncing from one side to other. Can HL take the possession back? Yes, they have done that. They'll pass the ball back to the keeper. Long pass. HAL, they want to move ahead. But somehow that momentum was broken there by the defender. Yeah, it's going to be a throw in now. Very smart, very clever there, the player from BUFC in terms of ensuring the ball at the last impact, or you can say just ricochet off the opposite player. Passed on this occasion. There you go, one of the players down. HAL gets the position back. They look to move forward. Not a lot of defenders there, but again, as you can see, from behind, running in hard, one of the players just stop the game flow here, stop the run flow. going to be a throw in there. You can see the manager also standing at the sidelines. Some words of advice will be coming from his end. Partially cloudy there. That means it will be slightly humid as well. From the distance, taking the shot. Hand is the signal there, so wants the free kick on that occasion. As soon as he went ahead with that shot, he asked the referee that there has been an impact with the hand of the HAL player. That means it's going to be a free kick from that position. Free kick taken, header in response in the middle from that area as well. That deflection, that rebound. Tried to go for the shot from that distance also, but again it was deflected. Moves forward, moves forward. There you go, goalkeeper again, quick to react. Both the players, both the goalkeepers, they have been very proactive in terms of their movement, in terms of the actions that are needed to be taken on the field. Moves ahead, HAL getting closer. From that distance, taking the shot again, very close, whiskers away from scoring the goal. Quickly passed back, game continues. Again gets the deflection and created a panic suddenly in the green dugout. Got the clearance there. And that slight tackle around the players down. Passing really good, really clean. Moves ahead, moves closer, passes it quickly. Got the ball back. HAL from that distance will look to take the shot. Will look to take the shot. Great work from the keeper. Almost got their second goal on that occasion. Moves forward. That will go over the sidelines. Will be a throw in for HAL. Moving closer. HAL now. Idea is to target. Great work from the defense, but still keeps the ball in play. Into the box, just over. Still controlled. This time misses out. Throw in from BUFC. Great gameplay as well. Pass back. Moved forward now. Will be a throw in for HAL, looks like. Again, a lot of people in attendance. So, again, this tournament again brings a lot of people from all parts of the city to come and watch the game. Pass back. Goes into the center. Moving forward. There you go. Intercepted from the UFC. You don't want to give an opening to HAL. A tackle on that occasion. Tackle on that occasion. And free kick was awarded. Long pass on that occasion to the left wing. Passes backwards. Header also there, but not again on target. Number 11 comes in place of number 7. HAL moving forward, searching for their second goal. A tackle comes in. One player is down. Free kick will be given, I guess. Was cleared on this occasion. Was cleared well over. There you go again. Long pass. There was one offer from HAL, but again, as you mentioned, not on target. So it's going to be a goal kick for BUFC. And that's the team that is still searching for their first goal. Moves ahead. Moves ahead confidently. Goes slightly wider. Header in response. Gets it right this time. He gets it perfectly right. Header was targeted there. Just over. Goalkeeper quickly collects it and he'll be looking to throw it as soon as he can. Passes it to his player. Just lost the possession at the very wrong moment. Could have been a goal. Yes, it is. A minor fumble has costed them in the second goal. 2-0 the scoreline. BUFC are far away from the victory now. A slip of foot has costed them one goal now. Fraction of seconds, the complexion of the game has changed. HAL were already leading by a point, now leading by 2 points. That will make things immensely difficult for BUFC. Look at the scoreline 2-0. HAL are the clear favourites now. BUFC, they've given a good fight back, but they haven't been able to capitalize in the key moments. We can say that. We cannot say that specifically for HAL. They have capitalized whenever they have got a chance, especially the previous occasion. They got a minor opening and they were able to convert it into a goal. So great work from Men in Green. On the other side, BUFC, they'll be disappointed. Shoot will be taken from the distance. Now he passes on the players down. Will that be a free kick? Because there was some physical impact, physical contact. The referee has just walked into the player. I think he's going to give him a warning at least. 25 minutes legally left. After that, there will be an extra time. A throw in for BUFC. As we are moving closer, looks like we're getting closer to see who is going to be the winner. I think it's going to be the Men in Green HAL. But in football, you can't say anything because even in the extra time, you can see we have seen on many occasions the teams have bounced back and they have ended up scoring equalizers. They've ended up scoring the winning goal. Also, the teams that were running behind in the goal scoring. So again, everything that is there to be done in the match still can be done, and that's again the beauty of the sport. Specifically, that's the case with football. I think one of the most unpredictable games because the chances of both the teams to win are very high, and more importantly, to turn the game around, you don't need a lot of time. If you compare it with in different sports, football is not in that bracket where it is needed a lot of time for the team that is on the lower side to just turn the tables. Even in fraction of few minutes, the score line can be changed. That's something that keeps it very interesting, very intense. That's why it is the most famous, more importantly, most loved sport in the entire world. BUFC just clears it, but in the last few minutes, they have been on the defensive line, you can say, as they've conceded the second goal also. So that again can give you the answer. But now moving forward, can they score at least one goal to give themselves some chance? Excellent work from the defender. Excellent work. Counter-attacking approach. Excellent passing. Still with HAL from the distance. The shot was taken, not on target. The intensity is just going up. BUFC we talked about, they've gotten very close. This is again one of the chances where they have to take everything out of the opposition. HAL counter attacked. Chance of scoring their second goal, their third goal. They have done it. Oh, I think that last pass has costed them an offside. Looks like it, yes. And the idea of counter attacking is now being adopted by the UFC, but was it really an offside? Is the question. Could have been the third goal there for HAL, but again, yes, rightly mentioned, still could be the third goal. Still can be the third goal. Still, it will be the third goal, as we were mentioning. Down and out, BUFC. Shoulders are down, and you clearly know why. What's the reason behind? HAL, they have breached through defenses again and again and again. And that is what has made things very difficult. 3-0 the scoreline. That's something that no one expected. The kind of competition we were seeing in the first half is not the same now in the second. One fumble there from BUFC in the second half costed him the second goal, and the confidence was down. And from there on, already the third goal we have seen in last few minutes. Last few minutes remaining. Slight tackle from BUFC. Slight tackle from HAL. Beg your pardon. 3-0 the scoreline. We talked about this has been a high scoring encounter only for HAL as they have scored 3 goals, not for BUFC. Now the chances of comeback are very slim. And the way HAL are moving looks like they can even score the fourth one. That's how the momentum has changed in sport. Momentum plays a very important role, a very vital role, and it's not easy to shift and go against the momentum, against the run of play. Excellent work, excellent few passes there from BUFC players, but can they convert it into a goal? Can they convert it into a goal again? Excellent shot was taken there, excellent kick, but again, a gripping dive from the keeper keeps them safe. It's going to be a corner kick. There you go, comes in into the box, header from HAL, back with BUFC. HAL clears it, passes it back. Again, a wide opening there. Goalkeeper comes down, collects it. Less than 15 minutes now, and shouldn't be a lot of extra time, keeping in mind not a lot of physical contacts yet in this half. But whenever we say that, whenever we call that as a commentator, but Once we do that, after that we have seen a lot of injuries, physical contact. So hoping that shouldn't be the case this time. But so far, what we have seen in this half, we can say in the first 32 minutes of this half, not a lot of physical tackles there. Moving forward, moving forward there, HAL just clears it in time. Still, the position is with BUFC, and the idea was to take the shot from the distance. They have gotten close, but HAL again clears it. Header from one of the players there. In response, BUFC back to position. Passes it back, header again. Whenever they have tried to go aerial, they have been intercepted. Passes it back, moves ahead there. Into the box. Excellent work from the keeper. This is the best chance they could have scored the goal. But defenders, they covered up. As they can see, the goalkeeper was down. They were quick to react. Three, four defenders came straight in line and saved and covered the goal post, protected the goal post, you'll say. 10 minutes is how the clock is ticking now. Free kick. Goalkeeper has come straight to the center field for that kick. BUFC again with some strong kicks. Both were deflected. Is it going to be a free kick from the distance now? Yes, it is going to be a free kick. As the time is passing by, the chances of the team in white are getting slimmer. But this is again just the right distance from where you want to take the target, from where you want to take the shoot. There you go. Keeper comes and stand in the middle. Defenders in line. Needs to get the elevation. Goes grounded there. Just missed the mark. Keeper happy. HAL happy. goes into the center, moves ahead. We go past straight away on that occasion. The UFC moving closer. Not a lot of time left. Collected again by the goalkeeper, HAL. They were looking to keep it clear, keep it away from the goal post. BUFC regains the possession from the distance, taking the shot. HAL keeps it away. HAL again just looking to regain the possession. And the idea now is to first of all take it to the other side. Yes, now they will do that. They will take it to the other side and they have counter-attacked again from the distance. And this time it is going to be a goal kick. 3-0, the scoreline. Will be a throw-in for BUFC and this should be quick. And these last few minutes is the time where we see a lot of tackles, a lot of injuries. It's going to be a throw-in for HAL. And this will be the team that will take their own time because they are the leading team. They have 3 goals up. They want to take as much time out of the game as they can. Moving forward, there you go. Last few minutes remaining. Once again, the signal from the referee there, a substitute coming inside in the 87th minute now, 86th minute. Into the midfield, great kick was taken there, but again goalkeeper quick to react, throws it to the other side. Moves forward there, and taking the possession back. HAL. How much of an extra time will be given is again the question that will now come into the minds of everyone. 3 minutes remaining. Could be at least 5 minutes. Could be 3 minutes as well because the time that was gone was in the free kicks, not anything extra. Passes it quickly. Going to be a goal kick. A lot of areas to work on for BUFC. Possession with the men in white again. Not a lot of time left, and they also understand that just formalities left now in this game. And this time, keeper also misses out, so looks like it is going to be a goal kick in the 90th minute now. From the distance, shot was taken, goes into the center. And again, the idea for HAL to score another goal is the question there. Yes, it's going to be a goal kick. HAL will be really happy with the way they have performed on the other side. For BUFC, what they can do better is how they can capitalize, how they can bounce back. Yes, the way they conceded the first goal, it was not at all a problem because it was an excellent shot from the distance, so it can happen with anyone. But from there on, in the first half, everything was fine. They were giving good fight back to HAL, but I think in the second half, that one fumble where they gave away another goal from there on, they just lost the track. And that is the reason why I think one of the main areas where they'll be looking to improve will be how to keep yourself in control. Chance of another goal from that distance shot was taken, that was stopped. Not a lot of time left. We are already in the extra time. Definitely, you can say that it's not going to make a bigger difference, make a much difference in terms of the result of the game. 3-0 is again the scoreline. Chances of a goal from that distance he missed. That is something that he'll not be happy with. First rebound, the second rebound, then on the third chance, I think this was the best chance to score at least the first goal that could have given them some advantage in terms of the goal difference. Again, nothing going in the favor, in the manner towards BUFC. Header in response. It's going to be a throw in for HAL. The game continues. Not a lot of time left as we mentioned. Less than 30 seconds, keeping in mind 3 minutes of extra time that was shown by the ref. Clock is ticking. And there you go. With that, the match has ended. 3-0 the scoreline. HAL scoring 3 goals, BUFC none. And they were in a position from where they could have scored few goals, they could have equalized as well. But it was not their day today. It was HAL who performed better, who capitalized on the key moments. And yes, they ended up winning the match as well. So, again, a great encounter has just finished. Again, we'll be coming up with more live action at 1:30 p.m. with another crucial match in the Super Division League. So stay tuned for that. And for the time being, we'll take a breather. And the scorelines today: HL scoring 3 goals in response, BUFC scoring none. So 3-0 was the scoreline. We'll be back with the second game of the day. Stay tuned for the live action.